So I've been testing out a film recipe for the past 6 months on my Fuji X106, and I think I'm ready to share it with you guys, and it's called Timeless Tone. And don't worry, I'll give you the settings for how you have to input it into your camera at the end, completely for free. So the Fuji X106, it's my fun camera. For anyone that does this professionally and is working with professional cameras all the time, the FX3 here, every person needs a fun camera. And the X106 is that to me. I've had it for about over a year now, and I've really tested it out. I gotta say, it is a fun, creative outlet for me. My name is Joseph, and I make tech and filmmaking videos that are intertwined into my lifestyle. If you're new here, thanks for tuning in, thanks for joining the community, and if you're coming back, well, welcome back. If you could do me a favor and stop everything you're doing and make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, it helps the algorithm a lot and it helps me out as a creator a ton. I'd appreciate it. Now, what's nice about this camera is something called film recipes, and it's specific to Fujifilm. There are so many to choose from. There are so many settings. There are so many film emulations you can create within this camera, and I've used a lot of them, and I do have my favorites. And what's nice about it is it's an alternative to shooting with film, which can get extremely pricey over time. I shot film for a good amount of time, and it just became something extremely pricey. And this might be a short-term investment, but it'll pay off in the long run because you're able to emulate film. And this camera doesn't take away shooting with film. It just gives you another tool to make it more accessible for you. So when it came to this film recipe, I really wanted something nostalgic. And I wanted something that really split the difference of chromatic, but also has a pop of color to it. And an emphasis, which for me is important, on grain and vignetting, which I think is sort of comes to my style and kind of what I prefer when I'm shooting this type of photos. When I'm shooting these types of photos. But I also wanted it to feel a little bit dull. And that's what I really like about film is the dullness of film sometimes adds more character to it. And it's just something that I'm kind of into when I shoot. I try to do it when I shoot with my iPhone is I try to make photos a little bit more dull, but not lifeless. It's kind of hard to explain. It's just something you kind of have to see and feel. And that's ultimately what photos are and film altogether. It's what kind of feel and what kind of emotion can the photo release to others. It's letting out your creativity through emotion. So I did what I know best to test this out for the final time before letting others use it. Is I hopped on the bus, I headed downtown, and I just shot. 4 hours later, about 2 or so coffees later, and a beautiful Seattle sunny day, this is ultimately what I came up with from this photo walk. But now you've seen those photos and you're at the point of the video that you probably came here for, and it's for me to share this film recipe, so let's get into that. So as I have my camera in hand, I haven't memorized it of course, but this is what timeless tone is. You head into the menu system, you head over to your IQ, which is the first setting, and I set my image size to 4:3 because I do like the look of that square 4:3, kind of gives it that nostalgic old look. I'm always shooting in JPEG. That's something that's really nice about the X100 is you can shoot in JPEG and not do a lot of manipulation in post, which is really nice and kind of what creates the term fun camera for me is I don't have to do a lot of post-processing with it. Film emulation, that is Eterna Cinema. Grain effect is weak small. Color chrome effect is strong. Color chrome FX blue is weak. Smooth skin tone is off. White balance is set at auto white priority with a +2 on the red and the -4 on the blue. Dynamic range priority is strong. Colors +4, that gives it that little pop of color. Sharpness is -1, that gives it that little bit of grain effect. High ISO NR is at -4. Long exposure NR is at on. Color space is SRGB. And then I select it as my C7, so all I have to do is hop into the camera, hit this button right here, and I can choose timeless tone from there and create. So that's my film recipe I created completely from scratch over the last 6 months of testing timeless tone, and I think I've been stuck on only taking pictures on this film recipe for the past 6 months. I haven't really had to go back to any of the other ones, so it's been a game changer for me, and it's something that I've really enjoyed, and it's created sort of like a dynamic style for myself and creates challenges when I'm out shooting to stay within one film recipe. But yeah, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let me know down in the comments if you went ahead and made a preset out of this film recipe, because I'd love to know who's using it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.